Doing numbers like equations. Trench talk. When you jump up off the porch as a youngin' and start posting on the block with the junkies and get it bounced.
While I was in that process of waiting, I had to spiritually mature. And I know we don't hear about it a lot in the body, but spiritual maturity is still very important. You've got to grow up in the spirit. You got to stand up and grow and stop letting things bother you and worry you and have attitudes and decide not to serve because you don't get your way. James 1:2-18 talks about the testing of your faith. That's how you mature. Your faith's got to be tested, and God will test you. And then when you get through that testing, and when you pass it, you'll learn to persevere. And persevere means that you don't let anything or anyone stop you from getting to the house of God. You don't let anything or anyone stop you from worshiping God. You don't let anything or anyone stop you from allowing you to have a relationship with the Lord. You persevere. You go through the hard times. You go through the good times. You go through when everything's all right. You've got to persevere. You've got to press your way.
What's good, man? You back to your boy Billionaire Charlie Vision YouTube channel, man. Y'all back with your boy live and direct, man. You dig what I'm saying, man? But listen, guys, man. I'm human just like everybody else, man. I go through problems just like everybody else, man. But I ain't gonna lie, man. This was the message of the year, man. But Pastor Kelley Steele, you dig what I'm saying, man? I feel like this message touched me, man, in a lot of ways, you know what I mean? It came out Sunday, you know what I mean? I wasn't able to be to the service, was tired after work or whatever. You dig what I'm saying? But the message was powerful to me, man. It was talking about forgiveness and going through the adverse situations where sometimes in life, man, you might got to take a different direction to get to your end goal. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like one of the things that really hit me deep was that forgiveness thing, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things I've been dealing with in life, man, where I look at a lot of people, man, do wrong things, and then they apologize to you just to come back in your life to do the wrong things all over again, man. Especially when you come from the trenches, man, and you go from 0 to 100 when people get out of line and do things that's unnecessary. You dig what I'm saying? And you feel like you got to address it. And when I say check them, I don't mean check them verbally. I'm talking about physically with hands and feet. And you might got your little pistol on your side, man. You know what I mean? That's how you feel sometimes. But I feel like God been working on me in a lot of many ways, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like Kelley Steele word really touched me real deep, you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm saying the names right and all of that, you know what I mean? But it touched me deep because I feel like, man, sometimes, you know, they say God forgive, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you get into your mindset of like, why do I have to forgive somebody that don't deserve forgiveness? Knowing that if they came in your presence again, they'll do the trickery all over again. You dig what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what I've been dealing with, man. A lot of people that want to play with you. You know what I mean? Everything's a game until it's no longer funny no more. Especially when you come from a cloth like me, where it's like, once a person get out of line, when I say check them, I don't mean check them verbally. Physically is what I'm talking about. And my mindset has been like that for a long time, since a little kid. You know what I mean? Somebody get out of line when I was a little kid, you slap them up, you beat them up. But as you get mature and stuff like that, and you're trying to find your way spiritually, you're trying to change who you used to be into something different and become better. And the word touched me, man, that she prayed, you know what I mean? I was at the house watching the service online. You did what I'm saying? It changed me in a way, man, because I felt like my heart been so cold towards those people that done the most dirtiest things to me, man. And the question, you know, we always have is like, why? You ever just put that checklist in your mind? You know what I mean? Just imagine you writing down different sentences and they got a box beside it and you checking off the things that may have upset that person to make them do the wrong things. And you checking this list and you sitting back and saying, I ain't do none of these things to this person. Why do they feel the need to hurt me or do things to me that make me feel uncomfortable or try to destroy my character as a person? You dig what I'm saying? And then when they come back and apologize and you ask them what was the reason for what they did, they don't have an explanation for that. I'm saying these words right. They never have an explanation for what they did wrong, or what was the reason behind that, so we can grow as friends or family members. And one of the things I had the hardest thing to do is hurt somebody that I love. And I ain't talking about talking verbally, I'm talking physically. You dig what I'm saying? And it's one of the things I had a hard time always doing. But sometimes, man, in life, man, you just get to that point of anger. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, when I love a person real deeply, it's hard for me to do physical things to them, even though my mind wanted to do it so bad, because I feel like they're out of pocket and out of line. But I love them so much. And this is what I've been going through lately. When I went away from God, I feel like not going away from God, but I went away, you know what I mean, from the energies around that can help with these situations, as far as the word and the knowledge that people can give you when you fellowship, right? So when you're going through these situations and you really got love for a person, you don't want to physically harm this person or do things to them, even though they're making you angry to that point. So a lot of times when I don't do those things, and they come to you and they apologize to those things, right? How do I say this? When they apologize for those things that they did or whatever, and like I said before, they do the same traits all over again, and they put you in an angry space, but you love them. So when I really, really love that person, I can't physically harm them or do nothing to them. It breeds hate in my mind, body, and soul, which put me into that depressive state, because I really want to get you. But it's like I love you so much that I don't want to hurt you. And that's how I've been lately, man. I've just been feeling like I've been going through that phase for a while, where I'm just going to God and I'm praying to him 5 times a day. And I'm just asking, like, how do I handle these situations when I really, really feel this anger? And I don't want it to be hatred, but I have this hatred in my heart for those people that play with you, that do these cynical things towards you and think it's okay to do that, because you will take their apology and forgive them, and they go back and do it again. And then you get to a place in your life or in your situation where it's like, I don't want to forgive you anymore because you keep doing the same thing. And when she was preaching and when she was saying and things of that nature, man, really caught me, man, because I felt like in my life, I seen a lot of that, man. And like I said, if you're a person that go from 0 to 100 like myself, I kind of like, it's hard for me to adjust to just handling things in a communicating type of way. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I just want to get physical. You know what I'm saying? Like when a person's just doing too much and they think it's a game and it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, that message really touched me. It's message of the year to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's a lot of people that goes through the same thing I'm going through, where I feel like I really got love for you. Why do I have to go through this pain that you put me through for no reason? Why do I have to be betrayed by the person that looked in their eyes? And I really, when I say I love these people, or I love that person or the individuals, man, I really mean that. I don't be no joke or no game. It's really from the soul. It's really from my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's not a joke to me. I'm a type of person, bro, or sis, or whoever watching. I'm a type of person like this, man. Let's just say I had one plate of food and there's oodles and noodles in the cabinet, and I seen you come from work, and I just got pure love for you. You harmed me. I give you my plate of food and go warm up some noodles for myself, just to see you smile. One of them dads or fathers that love Christmases, just to see my kids have a big smile on their face. That brings me joy. You know what I mean? And when I'm dating somebody or with somebody, just to see the joy on their face of the presents that you got them or anything that you do for them, that brings joy to me, to see them happy like that. And like I said before, my pure heart, like I say, my mom raised me this way, man. That loving spirit, that pure heart. That's why when anybody date me or get with me, they identify it immediately. And most women that's ratchet or savages, they will tear you to pieces when you're a good-hearted, good-spirited individual. They will rip you to shreds and leave you out there for the pigs to eat. That's what they'll do to you, man. I lived that life where I dealt with that a lot in life. You know what I'm saying? Beyond just the women, the guys, your homies, the fake homies and stuff like that, portraying you doing all this sideways things, talking behind your back, trying to throw darts at you. And like I said before, it's one if it's justified by something that I did wrong, that I made a mistake on, or we could talk as man or women to a man, and we can go through what it was that we done wrong or whatever the case may be, and we could just manifest something different within our relationship, our communication. But it don't work that way. You can literally do nothing wrong and the person to do the most hurtful things to you, man. And I went through that season, man, where I went away from the good people of the church, the good people that got the wisdom, the knowledge, the information. You know what I mean? And I regret that, because all it did is made me breed hatred in my heart towards them people that did me the most dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how can you love somebody and you would willingly help that person? You love them, you want to help them, and they betray you, right? Your own family members betray you for no reason. You know what I mean? For a man or for a girl, or, you know what I mean? For a couple of dollars, they will put your name in the dirt and do you dirty. And then it's like, how do I forgive that? How do I forgive that when I did nothing wrong to get the punishment that I'm getting from these individuals, to get the disrespect that I'm getting from them individuals? And like I say, Kelley Steele, man, I ain't saying the name wrong or nothing like that. The message really touched me, man. And I feel like a lot of times in life, man, those moments can distract you from your goal in life, because you start going into them depressions, because you feel like the people that you love the most hate you. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, to live in a world where you imagining or thinking that the people that love you the most hate you is the most darkest place you could ever be. When the people that are closest to you that you love betray you, you begin to feel like nobody you can trust, nobody you can believe in. And like I said, it's this big world out here, but in that small space, you begin to create a thought process that everybody's evil, everybody out to get you, everybody trying to do something negative towards you. And that cannot be the case, man. It could be some good individual that really want to pour into that positive knowledge and positive energy into you, but you're not going to get it because you went through an experience that made you feel like everybody's going to do this. And that's me. I'm telling you right now, I've never been a person like that, but the pain that I felt in the last couple of years from the disrespect, the betrayal, the stabbing in the back had made me feel like the world was just evil. Ain't nobody good out here. Nobody ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't gonna support you. Nothing you got a business, they ain't gonna support it. They ain't gonna pour into you. They ain't gonna believe in you. They not gonna give you nothing. All they gonna do is take and destroy everything that you do, because that's what they built to put on this earth to do, is just destroy you. But that's not the case, man. And I feel like her message was powerful. Sometimes I think in life, and it's just what I'm thinking, right? I think sometimes in life, God gives you challenges before you get to that big end goal. And he put these people there to see how you're going to be able to handle yourself. Can you go through a sad season without giving up on the people around, giving up on life, giving up on the ideal that you can get to that next level and be loved and be respected? And I feel like you go through those tests and to see, would you still love God? Would you still pray the 5 times a day? Will you still fast? Will you still dedicate yourself? And I feel like a piece of me failed the test, because I felt like I went away from the fasting. Now, I still was praying, but I wasn't fasting as much or praying as much, because I was soaking in depression of hatred, because I didn't understand why the people that I loved the most would take the time out to hurt me when I care so dearly about them people. You know what I'm saying? And like, even when you look at your family dynamics, you know what I mean, wife and kids and things of that nature, sometimes you will think in your mind that everybody's against you. Everybody hates you. Everybody want to see you lose. And I think I was the person stuck in that, man. I think it was my test to get out of it and to put God first and understand that you can get through all adversity if you just believe. And I think I was trapped into that quicksand of not believing anymore. And I was trapped in that quicksand of having a hatred in my heart for the people that done things to me, and I didn't know why they did it. You know what I'm saying? And they apologize for it and come do it again. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the message that she gave, man, was real powerful, man. Extremely dope message, man. And shout out to them. It really touched me. I wish I was there to get that prayer, because I definitely had that darkness in my heart where I felt like I couldn't forgive anymore. I really felt I couldn't forgive anymore, because I felt like, I don't know, like, you ever just like, it been times like, man, like I say, I'm a type of person, I cry alone. Nobody had ever seen me cry. But it been times in my life this year where I just went in the backyard. It was raining one day. I just went in the backyard. I'm just listening to music and tears rolling down my eyes. You know what I'm saying? And I just remember the pain I felt. I just felt like, dang, everywhere I look, I see the same betrayal. Everywhere I look, I see people against me. Everywhere I look, I feel like nobody understands me. And I feel like that's the coldest place to be at. So then you get into depression and you start thinking to yourself like, I don't even deserve to live on this earth no more. I don't even want to be here no more. You get into these mindsets because you start to lose perspective. And it's all the devil's plan of taking you out early. You know what I mean? Before you get to that goal. And I feel like the devil had me wrapped around his fingers. Because I remember that day, man, I was just listening to some music, crying tears, just like, I'm ever going to get to that place called there. If I'm ever going to be a person that be actually loved by the community, by family and friends, and really be appreciated. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. Sometimes you the big bad boogeyman, and sometimes you get into that place in your life where you feel as vulnerable as possible. And it's like, no, there's nothing around that can really heal you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you definitely almost got to heal yourself at sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I was at, man. It's like, I never seen depression hit me to the point that I say, man, I'm just done with it all. And I was in that season where it was like, I just didn't feel like living no more. I felt like it was no purpose, man. I didn't see myself becoming better. I didn't see myself becoming successful. I didn't see myself being a good father. I didn't see myself as nothing anymore. I felt like life was turning its hands on me and I was at my end of my days. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, the prayer and the people that really love me and care about me, sometimes they'll see me and sometimes there's a frequency that go out. Like sometimes I get a phone call from my friend when I'm at my lowest point, and he'll just be like, yeah, what's going on with you? He'll just talk to me. And it's like I'm at my lowest point, and it's like a frequency go out to the people that really got love for you, and they'll just call and check up on you. And that's the dopest thing I ever, like my cousin did that. My cousin Brandon did it. My cousin Dre did it. You know what I'm saying? Different people just called me out of nowhere. And it's like a frequency, like something wrong with Charlie, man. Let me see what's going on with him, man. And they just call and they check on you, man. And I feel like that was what I needed at those times, man. Like I say, man, I don't know. I just really appreciate what Kelley was saying in that message. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was powerful to me. You dig what I'm saying? Because I really been in a space where it's like, I don't want to hurt the people that I love. So then it brings me into this place of darkness, of depression and hatred towards them. And sometimes you can't swim out of that water. The land is so far away that you can't swim strong enough to get to land, to get to safety. And sometimes your mind will trap you in this dark place where it's like, I don't see the positive end result. I'm just going to get ate up by sharks in this water, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I've been going back, you know what I mean, getting prayed for, and I've just been healing, paying my tithes and my offering. And I've just been believing again that everything that I went through was for a reason. It was to toughen my skin to get me prepared for the next level. And I really appreciate the message that she gave. I really did, man. I feel like it was the dopest I ever heard, man. One of the dopest messages I ever heard, because it hit me directly. Like, you know how somebody will say something like, dang, I was just feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Everything, the whole message that Sunday was just powerful to me, man. Powerful, man. Powerful, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really wanted to say about that, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Remember, guys, if y'all want to shop at the store, click the link in the description, man. We got all natural products, man, in different categories: beauty, health, weight loss. You know what I mean? We got some great products, man. And like I said, if you want to email me, my email should be in the description too, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to donate to the page, it's hashtag Billionaire Charlie, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Love all the people out there, man. But I think God really touched me in a lot of ways that I can't even describe, G. I can't even describe, G. Like, God really did. That message, man, really hit me deep. You know what I'm saying? Really, I'm trying not to cry right now, man. It was so powerful, G. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like when you a man, right? I feel like sometimes people don't understand that everybody feel pain. But some people feel like it's a game to just torment you or do evil things to you. And what they say, man, hurt people, right? She said that. That was real, man. And like I said before, I never really understand the reasons why people do certain things. But I tell you one thing, man. God is healing me, making me a better person, man. And I can always say, what would I be without God, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, what would I be without God, man? For real, man. I'm being in them dark places, man, to change you, for real. Because it's like, when you look at your kid's face, like your daughter, your sons, and stuff like that, and it's like, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know a lot of people give Boosie a lot of flack and stuff like that, but when he made that song, Ungrateful, man, it was powerful, man, because I feel like no matter what you do for people, no matter how hard you try to love a person, when a person is ungrateful, they can't really see it. And you just another checkboard. Just another person that they take from. You know what I'm saying? But finding that thing in your heart to be able to forgive people. It's crazy to me, man. It's hard to do that sometimes, but man, powerful, man. Powerful, man. Powerful message, bro. I don't know, when I started talking about it, I just started thinking about those moments that I felt all that pain and all that betrayal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, G. But I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
A will to win a healthy life. All natural products. Come join the new movement, guys. We got products in different categories such as sports, weight loss, beauty, and also household products that's all made all natural. Click the link in the description.
Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit that like button. And when you hit that notification bell, it will always let you know every time that I upload new content.